Um, okay, so welcome to live section where we'll be discussing about rabbits and poultry farming. So please, I'm not sure um, how many people we have on our section, but this is our first time, so bear with us for any inconveniences or some technical issues. I promise you that in subsequent times will better. I think we would like this to be more of an interaction section where we have young farmers come to join us and ask questions, share some of the challenges they're having in their farm. So I think it's important to have this section maybe on Fridays, around this time every Fridays, and just bring farmers together, come and share what your experiences are, what challenges you are having in your farm, and we can just deliberate on it. We can just deliberate on it. Um, no one is an island. So today I actually want to talk about profitability in farming, particularly poultry and rabbit farming. You know, I think everyone who is into this business is, especially if you're looking at it as a business, I think profit is usually the core thing, right? Is actually your objective. You can have passion about it. You can really, you can be intrigued about it. But of course, the most important thing is profit. So this is our first section. For those who joined us and those who might be watching this later on, forgive us, forgive us for the technicalities. It's really likely going to, it's our first time. Okay, so we promise that in subsequent time is going to be better. It's definitely going to be better. So, what are the things that you need to keep in mind, especially for rabbit farming, uh, poultry farming, for in terms of to maximize your profit? We've done a lot of videos about this. You could check them out. But today, I really want to talk about within the Nigerian context. I really want to talk about keeping your costs low. And for you to keep your costs low, and before even going into keeping your costs low, I think a lot of people come into farming without thinking of marketing, right? They don't think of marketing. They just think of, oh, I hear this thing is profitable, poultry is profitable, rabbitry is profitable, and they just, sometimes some even go as far as just pumping in a lot of money at first, and then getting born along the way. So I have seen that, that usually is not the best. It's not the best approach. You need to think what I'm producing, whether it's livestock, whatever it is. You need to think and ask yourself a basic question of what is the market for this? What is the market for this? Is very, very important. Very, very important. So if you are joining us and maybe you have a question or you have a concern, please do where to put it out. To put it there, we'll definitely answer this. I like this live session. At least it helps us connect with our viewers, and So I think you need to keep profit. You need to keep your market. You need to look into your market first. So you need to ask yourself that basic fundamental question of what is the market? Where am I sending my who is buying this product? So don't just think of producing just for production sake. You need to think, okay, I'm producing, but who am I producing? Who is going to buy this my product? It's very, very important. So you see people, they have a lot of money. Maybe they heard that, oh, farming is very profitable. This farming, maybe they watch a video on YouTube, or they come across a video on Facebook, they come across a video on TikTok that, oh, poultry farming is very profitable. And maybe they're in diaspora, and then they just come and then they pump in a lot of money on it, and then they get burnt along the way. And then like, oh, but I thought this thing is profitable. No, you need to do your market research. You need to take into consideration the dynamism within your area. Who are you producing to? Who are the people that is going to come and purchase this product from you? That is the first thing. That is the first thing. Before you even start putting money into it. Let me give you an example how we got burnt and we lost millions of naira. Like we got burnt and we got lost millions of naira. I'm going to tell you. So when we came in, we went into the broiler, like in the poultry aspect, we went into the broilers, and we actually started with, can you imagine, we started with 3,000 beds. That is the first mistake we made. How can you come into a business that you've not done before and you're going big? Maybe because you can, then you went big. So we learned the hard way. Interestingly, when we started with that capacity, it went well. The first one we did well because for some reason when we started we started at the right time. So we started our broiler business around that should be around September there-ish. And so we were able to stock, and we basically got into the season, and we sold our beds easily. We sold the beds easily. And so I thought, man, there is so much money to be made in this business, right? Okay, what people are saying is true, but then we fail to understand the reality of our market. And that reality of our market was that you have the people, because our farm is based in Akwa Ibom, beautiful Akwa Ibom. By the way, you should come and visit Akwa Ibom. It's a really, really beautiful place to be, and it's a good place for agric as well. So what then happened is we set up the farm, and without doing the proper market survey, we just went in big, put in 3,000 birds, and the first stock we did well, but then the next stock we went on serious loss. So let me explain to you, let me give you a context of Akwa Ibom State when it comes to the broiler market. It's seasonal, and Akwa Ibom State is a beautiful state, but Akwa Ibom State has a lot of raining season. So you will see the we have the rain coming, especially from around March, April. And sometimes it can even go from March, April till the end of the year. So what then happen is when that rainy season comes, the market dynamism changes. So people want to eat fish. So people want to go and eat fish. So they don't want to eat. They tone down on on chicken. So they want to eat fish because that is when there's a lot of fish in the market. So you see, we did not take that into account, and we stuck around that time. So trust to me, you will call people to come and buy, and nobody will be. And the thing with broiler is like that. Like the thing with broiler is that you have your broiler, they are eating after 6 weeks, they want to keep eating and eating, and then you are feeding them. So your profits after 6 weeks in broiler, it starts reducing because they consume more, but their feed conversion ratio reduces. So that was the big lessons that we learned. So with you coming into farming, the first important thing is, ask yourself what I am producing. is there a market for it? That is the first thing you should ask yourself. Whether it's livestock, whether it's crop, go and do your market survey. Go to the market. If you're doing crop, ask question. Okay, you go to the market around you, ask, okay, how is it? Like if I'm producing plantain or if I'm producing pepper, are there people that will buy, or is there an association that buys? Are there off takers? This is very important. And again, don't just, even if there's market for it, don't just go big. Start small, learn the rope, learn the lessons, and once you learn the rope, once you learn the lessons, it can help you. Another important point, because we're talking about profitability, though, I know we probably, as time goes by, we probably will have a lot of this section more, and it will be very good. You have to, very, 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 very important. You have to. I cannot overemphasize this thing. I cannot overemphasize this thing. You have to keep innovating. You have to keep innovating. You have to, because what happens is this. This is what usually happens. If you are stagnant, maybe because you are producing and you have just one customers and just stagnant in that area, if there are challenges that comes, it can kick you completely out of the business. You could have issues to do with, maybe you can have issues to do with you can have challenges to do with maybe feed. Maybe there might be a high cost of feed or something like that, and boom, it might kick you out of the business. So you need to keep reinnovating, asking yourself, how can I bring my cost down? How can I bring my cost down? Is very, 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 very important. Very, very important. How do I bring my cost down? Because if you are not innovating in your farm, finding ways to innovate, finding ways to, you're just going to, the market will just kick you out. I've seen farms around that have shut down. Most farms around my area, they've shut down. They've shut down because when the challenges come, because they are not innovating. Let me give you an example now. Currently, we in our farm, we're using our own feed formulation for our beds. And our own feed formulation, if I tell you that our feed, the formula that we're giving to our feed, to our beds, is richer than commercial feed. It has more quality than commercial feed, and it's actually cheaper. So even if commercial feed, there is scarcity of commercial feed, we will still be in business. It's because we are innovating. We're asking ourselves questions like, how do we move? How do we grow? We are not content with where we are. Trust me, we are not. And let me tell you, my personal, I will call him a mentor, even though he's not aware, is Dr. Daniel. I follow him a lot. I watch him. Dr. Daniel in Uganda, you can check him up. I think his farm name is Farm Up. That guy is ever hungry. Like, he's not contented. Like, you see, he's trying to, he's trying different things. He's trying to expand. He's thinking outside the box. That kind of mindset is what you need to have as a farmer. How do I bring costs down? Let me tell you one example. Something that I just did yesterday. That was actually yesterday. And this is all part of, addressing profitability in farm. I checked because every single day I get the feedback from a report from my manager on how the farm is going, even though I do visit my farm every day. But I also get feedback every day from my manager on how the farm is going and everything. And I saw that there are certain minor expenses that we are doing that is really, 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 really eating deep on our profit. One of those minor expenses is fuel. Now they buy fuel. I don't know what they call fuel in your area. They call it some can call it petrol, some can call it gasoline or whatever, wherever you are washing. But they buy fuel at the black market at 1,100. 1,100. That's what they used to buy. They buy for 1,100. And I'm like, dude, the filling station that is just close by here is selling this for 805 naira. So that means that is about 295 naira per liter. And I said, look, go and give me this number. Let me go and buy 25 liters of fuel for you people and keep. You know? So imagine by doing that, we are saving over per liter, 295. When I calculated it in that 25 liter, you can imagine almost 8,000 something thereabout, or almost, yeah, close to 9,000, isn't it? That was saved just by doing that. Now you might think that, oh, it's just 9,000, but I can tell you, if you calculate that in a month, especially with the fuel that we consume, you can be surprised on how much we've saved by doing that. So this is actually a live section where it's our first time. So please pardon us if you're watching this and there's some nitty-gritty here and there. Don't worry, we're going to improve, we're going to be better. We're going to end this section now. And you can also join us on our TikTok, because after our YouTube section, we go to our TikTok section. So you can also join us. You can check us at Prestige Castle Farm, or you can check myself. Follow us at Innofrica, Innofrica. So you can also check Prestige Castle Farm, or you can follow me personally. If you want to see some of the small content, my personal handle, you can check that at Innofrica, where I posting some very good content on livestock. So thank you guys. We're going to end the section today. The stream today is just to basically, get to connect with our fan. Thank you. Please do well to like and subscribe every Friday. Every Friday by 4 p.m. We have a section. Tell us, do you think the time is favorable? Do you think we should have it maybe late at night, maybe in the night, maybe from like 6 p.m. when people are back? We can take all of that into account. So thank you guys. Please, if you watch this video and you've not subscribed, why are you not subscribing? Why? Subscribe, please. Support us. We need your support, please. You don't pay any money for subscription, no. So guys, thank you, and take care of yourself. Bye. And I think that was nice. Yes. So